Mad Hatter the Musical, a prequel, vivid unveiling of the story of the Mad Hatter from the classic tale Alice in Wonderland. Mad Hatter the Musical spotlights the untold story of Franklin Magellan as he makes his way to Wonderland. The story follows a crippled man from boyhood and all the life-changing events that lead him to becoming the famous Mad Hatter.
Something inside is changing.
The story introduces former dancer and wife Mary Beth, the exotic Cheshire cat Yola, and even the evil Queen of Hearts herself. Franklin, a strong-willed hatter who was dealt a horrible hand of cards in life, unexpectedly finds his way to Wonderland, where his pain vanishes and his future is filled with dance.
Oh, but does she feel the same? Is there
While in Wonderland, he is enamored with his new life, a new love, and is fascinated by the power of the Wonderland crystal. When accidentally sent back to reality, Franklin does whatever it takes to get back to Wonderland. But when he does, what he finds is a never-ending tea party.
Now sit back and let yourself be taken deeper into our Wonderland.
Our story begins with young Franklin Magellan, an eager boy who loves to dance. While his mother loved his dancing, his father, a Mad Hatter, loathed it. After catching him dancing one night, in a fit of rage, Franklin's father beat the boy, crippling him to a life of anguish, a life of hat-making, a life without dancing. Well, not entirely. Fast forward 20 years, Franklin followed in his father's footsteps, becoming a miserably depressed hatter. Penniless after selling nothing, he limps home with his cart and passes the parlor where he danced with his mother. He was reminded of happier times when dancing was still a possibility.
20 years have passed since I have last danced. It's been 20 years since my dreams disappeared and the hope I had back then.
Franklin arrives home for supper where he's greeted by his wife, Mary Beth, and their 2 children, Philip and Primrose. The children go off to bed, and Franklin and Mary Beth are left to discuss their rough lives. Hoping to assuage his negativity, Mary Beth offers him a dance, his first dance in years.
Relax, my dear, and hold me in your arms.
Beth, I don't think this is a good idea.
Time has passed since I last felt your heart.
On the dance floor, Mary Beth and Franklin reconnect for the first time in years. After a while, Franklin's confidence exceeds his capabilities and he collapses to the ground, shouting and blaming his wife. He then retreats angrily to his workshop. Franklin is visited by what he thinks is a ghost who leads him to his father's old hat. The voice convinces him to read aloud the inscription. Tick-tock, watch the clock. Tick-tock, wonders unlocked. Tick-tock, now you'll see. Tick-tock, who you're meant to be. With these words, Franklin is then violently transported to Wonderland. Franklin is awakened by some strange, walking, talking, playing cards who are equally confused when they meet him. He learns the rules of Wonderland and meets Bailey, the timekeeper for the Queen of Hearts. He is then escorted to the local pub called Lixer, where he meets other Wonderland locals, and Barry, a fellow Londoner. They reveal to him the wonders of Wonderland, and Franklin drinks the magical elixir for the first time. One sip, and Franklin's leg is now healed. He can dance again.
For I have come alive, yes, I have come alive. Those days of dark uncertainty I've left behind. Although it seems irrational, my every dream is possible. If this is bliss, I'll never miss the man I was before.
As Franklin celebrates his newly healed body, 3 attractive Cheshire cats enter Elixir. He learns that they are upper class, deliverers of the elixir, a special liquid that allows Wonderland to exist. But Franklin only has eyes for one of the sisters, Yola.
'Cause if you're in a mood, I might just scratch you. If you're in a mood, don't cross my way.
'Cause if you're in a mood and I'm not in the mood, then I might just go ahead and bite you.
Yola is curious about the newcomer, and they dance. Captivated by how different he is to all she knows, she then escorts him through Wonderland to the all-powerful crystal, the power source of Wonderland. Enamored with Yola, Franklin follows her throughout Wonderland. He learns more of its magic and how truly different it is from his home in London. Yola brings Franklin to meet the Caterpillar, where Franklin's philosophies are put into question. Trapped in smoke, Franklin learns of transformation while Yola begins to fall deeply in love with him.
Something inside is changing.
Yola and Franklin then share an intimate moment.
Something inside is changing. Something inside is changing.
In my heart, I have never felt this way. This feeling inside, I can describe. But does he feel the same?
For once in my life, I would do it. I would throw it all away to feel her touch, to feel her kiss. Oh, but does she feel the same? Is there a possibility
Is this my new romance?
that every night you take my hand and we could dance? I could be your Wonderland.
But before their lips meet, his hat falls off, ejecting him from Wonderland.